In the previous video, we discussed the 10 fetters. The title of the video was The Lower Fetters and the Higher Fetters. In the video list, the serial number of the video was 14. For the benefit of viewers who haven't viewed video number 14, I have shared its link in the description box of this video. Now we shall take the discussion forward, and on the basis of Mahālisuttaṃ of Dīghanikāya, we shall understand the stages at which one is freed from the 10 fetters. Before we proceed to read the Pali text, let us understand the matter with the help of a few screenshots taken from the Buddhist dictionary by Jnanatiloka. The screenshot to the left of the screen gives the meaning of the word Ariyapuggala as noble ones who have realized one of the 8 stages of holiness. There are 4 pairs which include the 4 supramundane paths. Magga means path, and there are 4 supramundane fruitions or fruits, that is phala. In this video, we will discuss catuariyaphalaṃ. Chatu means 4, ariya means noble, and phala means fruit. Let us read the screenshot below the yellow highlight. Summed up, there are 4 noble individuals, Ariyapuggala, the stream winner Sotapanna, the once returner Sakadagami, the non-returner Anagami, the holy one Arhat. Now let us look at the right of the screen. In the Buddhist dictionary, the term Sanyojana is explained. It tells us about the 10 fetters tying beings to the wheel of existence. Here I am not reading the first para fully. You can easily find it in the book. The next para tells us that he who is free from 1 to 3 is a Sotapanna or stream winner. That means one who is free from the first 3 fetters or Sanyojana is a Sotapanna. He who besides these 3 fetters has overcome 4 and 5 in their grosser form is called a Sakadagami, a once returner. That means a Sakadagami is only partially freed from the 4th and 5th fetter. He who is fully freed from 1 to 5 is an Anagami, a non-returner to the sensuous world or Kamaloka. He who is freed from all the 10 fetters is called an Arhat. Let us read the Pali text. Idha mahali bhikkhu tinnang sanyojananang parikhaya sotapanno hoti avinipata dhammo niyato sambodhi parayano. Let us read the translation. Here Mahali, a monk having abandoned 3 fetters, becomes a stream winner, not liable to states of woe, firmly set on the path to enlightenment. Addressing Mahali, the Buddha says, here a monk becomes a Sotapanna. Sotapanno is the nominative singular of Sotapanna. Hoti means becomes. Ida means here. Tinnang sanyojananang of 3 fetters. Sanyojananang is the plural genitive of the neuter noun sanyojana. Sanyojananang means of fetters. The adjective tinnang means of 3. Since it qualifies sanyojananang, the gender, number and case will be the same. Parikhaya is a masculine noun which means exhaustion. Parikhaya is in the ablative case which means from, that is due to the exhaustion. So, Ida bhikkhu sotapanno hoti tinnang sanyojananang parikhaya will mean Here a bhikkhu becomes a sotapanna due to the exhaustion of the three fetters. Now let us take up the remaining three words. Avinipata dhammo. A is a negative particle and therefore avinipata dhamma means not vinipata dhamma. Vinipata dhamma is a combination of vinipata and dhamma. Vinipata means a bad falling. In this context, dhamma is an adjective which means having the inherent quality of avinipata, not falling into a bad destiny. Avinipata dhammo is in the nominative case because it qualifies sotapanno. Similarly, niyato and sambodhi parayano are also in the nominative. Niyata means sure, certain. Sambodhi means enlightenment. Sambodhi parayana means proceeding towards enlightenment. Now let us read the description of Sakadagami Phala, the fruition of one's return. Punacha parang mahali, bhikkhu tinnang sanyojananang parikhaya, raga dosa mohanang tanutta, sakadagami hoti. Sakideva imang lokang agantva dukkhasantam karoti. Again, Mahali, a monk who has abandoned the three fetters and has reduced his greed, hatred, and delusion, becomes a once returner who, having returned to this world once more, will make an end of suffering. Bhikkhu Sakadagami hoti. A monk becomes a Sakadagami. Tinnang sanyojananang parikhaya due to the exhaustion of three fetters, and raga dosa mohanang tanutta due to the reduction of greed, hatred, and delusion. Tanutta means reduction. Tanutta is the ablative which means due to the reduction. Raga dosa mohanang is in the genitive which means of raga dosa and moha. The remaining part of the sentence. Sakideva imang lokang agantva dukkhasantam karoti. Let us start with the verb karoti. It means he makes. What does he make? The end of suffering. Dukkhasantam. Dukkhasantam is the accusative form of dukkasanta, which is a combination of dukkhasa and anta. Anta means end. Dukkhasa means of suffering. When does he make an end of suffering? Having returned to this world just once. Sakideva imang lokang agantva. Sakida means once. Eva means only, just. Eva is an emphatic particle. Imang lokang, to this world. Agantva means having come. The third fruit, anagami phala, the fruition of non-return. Punacha parang mahali, bhikkhu panchannang orang bhagyanang sanyojananang parikhaya, opapatiko hoti. Tattha parinibbai, anavatti dhammo tasmaloka. Again, Mahali, a monk who has abandoned the five lower fetters, takes a spontaneous rebirth in a higher sphere and without returning from that world gains enlightenment. Let us begin with Bhikkhu Opapatiko Hoti. A monk becomes an Opapatika, that is, a spontaneously born being. Here the term Opapatika is used in the specific sense of an anagami or non-returner who does not return to Kamaloka, who does not return to this world, but is spontaneously reborn in Suddhavasa, one of the five pure abodes. The Buddhist dictionary tells us that the pure abodes are a group of five heavens belonging to the Rupa Brahma Loka, that is the fine material world. Non-returners are reborn there and attain arhatship there. How does one become an anagami? Due to the exhaustion of the 5 lower fetters, Panchannang Orang Bhagyanang Sanyojananang Parikhaya. Just as we have seen before, Sanyojananang is genitive case and means of fetters. Panchannang of 5. Orang Bhagyanang means of lower. Here you may note that the noun and the adjectives agree with each other in gender, number and case. In the ablative case, Parikhaya will become Parikhaya, which means from the exhaustion or due to the exhaustion. As mentioned earlier, an anagami is spontaneously reborn in Suddhavasa. What happens thereafter? Tattha Parinibbai. There he attains final release. Parinibbai means one who has attained the final release. Anavatti Dhammo is the nominative form of Anavatti Dhamma. Here Dhamma means having the inherent quality of Anavatti, one who does not return from that world, Tasma Loka. The pronoun Tasma means from that and Loka means from the world. The final stage of holiness, Arahatta Phala, Punacha Parang Mahali, Bhikkhu, Asavanang Khaya, Anasavang, Cheto Vimutting, Paya Vimutting, Dittheva Dhamme Sayang Abhiya Satchikatva, Upasampajja Viharati. Again Mahali, a monk, through the extinction of the corruptions, reaches in this very life the uncorrupted deliverance of the mind, the deliverance through wisdom, which he has realized by his own insight. Let us begin with the verb Bhikkhu Viharati. A monk dwells. The sentence has 3 absolutives with which we will deal one by one. Upasampajja, having attained. Upasampajja comes from the verb upasampajjati, which means attains, enters on or reaches. Abhiya or abhiyaya means having understood well. It comes from the verb abhijanati, which means knows fully. Satchikatva, having realized. Here the verb is satchikaroti, which means realizes. Sayang means by oneself. Now we shall take up the remaining 7 words. Asavanang khaya, through the extinction of the corruptions. Khaya is the ablative form of khaya. Khaya means from the extinction or through the extinction. Asavanang is the plural genitive of asava, that is corruptions or taints. Anasavang is the accusative form of the adjective anasava, which means free from taints, uncorrupted. The feminine nouns Cheto Vimutti and Paya Vimutti will become Cheto Vimutting and Paya Vimutting in the accusative case. So the adjective Anasavang, which qualifies the nouns Cheto Vimutting and Paya Vimutting, is also in the accusative case. On the screen we have 2 screenshots which give us the meaning of Cheto Vimutti and Paya Vimutti. Cheto Vimutti means deliverance of mind. It signifies the fruition of arhatship, in particular the concentration associated with it. So Cheto Vimutti signifies the aspect of samadhi or concentration associated with arhata phala. Panya Vimutti, that is deliverance through wisdom, signifies the wisdom, that is panya, associated with arhata phala. Dittha Dhamma means this world or this life. Ditthe Dhamme is locative case, which means in this world or in this life. Dittheva Dhamme means in this very life. Let us read the sentence again. Punacha parang mahali bhikkhu, and then again mahali, a monk. Asavanang khaya anasavang cheto vimutting paya vimutting upasampajya viharati. Through the extinction of the taints dwells having attained the uncorrupted deliverance of mind, deliverance through wisdom. On the screen you can see a box with 5 words marked in blue. Dittheva dhamme sayang abhinya satchikatva. Having fully understood and realized it by himself in this very life. On the screen we have a few screenshots pasted here for ready reference. These have been taken from the Buddhist dictionary by Jnana Tiloka. It tells us about the 10 fetters and the stages at which one is freed from these fetters.